Hi, Theory 2 students. Today we're going to be looking at your assignments for analysis, which is Module 13. Analysis is fantastic because this is really where everything we've been covering comes together, and that's what theory is all about, is helping you to understand your music. Page 140 has your first analysis example. And the questions are on page 141. You will be marking things on page 140, so you will need to send me both pages after you've completed your assignments. The questions are on page 141, number 1. What's the key signature? In that question, you would write, in this case, F sharp, C sharp. What two keys can have this key signature? And then what key is this piece in? It's always a good idea to look at both of your choices before decide which key the piece is in. What's the title of the piece and who's the composer? Number 2, given the Italian term, if applicable, and the English meaning of the terms and signs at the following markers. So you're being asked for two things, the Italian term, if applicable, and the English meaning. Number 3, answer the following questions directly on the music score. In A, it says circle and label a dominant 4-note chord. The 4-note chord, when you look for it, is not in keyboard style. It has 2 notes in the bass clef and 2 notes in the treble clef. And 3C, it says write the correct time signature in the appropriate place. It's already written, so you don't have to do that. You can just scratch that off. Your next analysis question is page 142 and 143. Number 1, answering the following questions in the space provided. Again, the key signature, you're just going to say what flats or the sharps are. And the rest of the questions are pretty self-explanatory. There's some things that you're looking for. For example, F, which 2 bars in the treble staff have the same rhythm? And then G, which 2 bars in different staves have the same rhythm? Number 2 is really finding terms and intervals and triads and that sort of thing. Number 3, you're going to circle and label everything that's asked for. And you'll be going through and adding appropriate rests that are missing in your example. The next analysis question is page 144 and 145. And you'll notice that number 1 is similar to what you've been seeing with all of the other questions. 1F, there's a serious error at the beginning of the music score. An important piece of information has been left out. What has been left out and what should it be? I hope you can figure that one out. And then also G, in a performance of this piece, what's the total number of bars that you would play? You have repeat dots, right? So don't forget to go back and count your bars again. Also, you'll be identifying 2 cadences. For each cadence, mark the bass notes with a bracket, add Roman numerals, and give the name of the cadence. The best place for you to find your cadences is the end of your sections. And now page 146, 147. There's again no surprises here. It's starting the same as all of the other questions. In this case, in 1C, it says what key is it in at bars 7 and 8? You may want to think about that, because you see you have an accidental there, okay? So it has changed keys. 1F. This piece is based on a 1-bar rhythm pattern that appears in the treble clef 7 times. So you're writing that pattern on page 147. And 1G. Name the scale formed by the bass notes in bars 1 to 4. So those are really good questions that help you analyze any piece that you're even going to be playing. Then question 2 is looking for things in the music and identifying terms and things. Number 3, you're looking for more things in the music and you're going to write the time signature in the appropriate places. The time signature is only written once. All right, it's not in every line like the key signature is. Now let's take a look at pages 148 and 149. Again, it starts with the same sorts of questions as you've seen in the other analysis questions. Number 2, answer the question for each of the following markers. You've seen this before. Number 3, you're answering the questions directly on the score, and you're finding cadences. So hopefully you'll enjoy doing this because it is pulling everything that you've learned together. I can't wait to mark your assignments and send them back to you. And I hope to see you at Theory Club this week. Have a super duper week. Bye.